Can boilers explode?
Oh, absolutely.
SupplyWise Podcast.
Hello and welcome to SupplyWise, the what and why for residential, commercial, and industrial building supply. I'm your host, Andrew Stevens of Mountain Land Supply, and today we're joined by Eric Young, the sales engineer for Intermountain Sales and Marketing. How's it going, Eric?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. So I think you're a return guest. I can't remember what order we put the podcast
yeah, I'm a return guest.
We recorded
Andrew,
a couple.
It's always an absolute treat to come down here to talk with you.
That's right. We recorded all these. I guess we're behind the curtain a little bit. Recorded all these at the same time. I'm not sure which one's going out first. So you might be a returning guest. This might be your first time.
Oh, gotcha.
Depends on which one goes out first. So, anyway, we're here today. You're going to be talking about Lochinvar boilers.
Yes, absolutely.
So, these guys are based out of the U.S.
They are based out of the U.S., Nashville, Tennessee. A wonderful place to visit if you get a chance to go back to Nashville. If you get a chance to go back to Lochinvar, they're just actually outside of Nashville, Lebanon, Tennessee. So, just a little town. It's all based around Lochinvar.
Mm-hmm. With that, you mentioned that their training and their support for contractors is second to none.
Second to none, absolutely. I've been a contractor out in the field. I've utilized this product. I've sold this product with Mountain Land Supply back when I worked with you guys, which was great. But and as a rep, I've represented the product. I represent it right now, and it's a quality product. I mean, these guys are just phenomenal. They're constantly looking at ways to improve, to be a leader in the industry, and just help the contractors ease of access for information, technical support. I mean, you name it. When it comes to a boiler manufacturer, they're tip of the spear. These guys are phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. So I guess the first question we have that a lot of people have is, which boiler is best?
It's a loaded question there. Yes. It comes down to what's your application. I mean, if you say which boiler is the best, it's always the one I'm selling at the time. But when it comes to, I would say Lochinvar is just phenomenal because they have different boilers for different applications. So you're dealing with 90% efficient products right now with their Night series, and that's perfect for radiant heating and snow melt applications, getting low return water temperatures coming back to your boilers. So you have that series, the Night series, and then you have the Copper Fin series, which is more for high temperature applications. So if you have wall-mounted units or running higher temp water and the water's coming back a little bit higher temperature, that's a great application there. But you're seeing more high efficiency products going out there being installed because everybody's looking for energy management and energy efficient pieces of equipment. And Lochinvar Night product series is perfect for that application. So,
yeah, and as far as what type of boilers they have, you just mentioned high efficiency models, residential snow melt and radiant heat. You have all that kind of stuff, and then these are easy to control as well. The actual control on the boiler is very intuitive. Yeah,
it is. They have a smart touch system, a smart control, and so. It's really easy to operate, really easy to put in your set points. I mean, it just, if you look at the screen, it's just going to walk you through. I mean, it's just easy to use. One thing that's nice, well, a couple of things that's nice about that control is it's color coordinated, I guess you could say. So if it's working, it's going to be a green screen. Sorry about that. So red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and green. I'm sorry.
Just like a stoplight.
It's like a stoplight. So green is good. Yellow is caution that you need maintenance. Maintenance is due, and red means it's a hard lockout. So your homeowner, if it's installed in a home application or snow melt or a residence, the homeowner can come in and go, hey, it's flashing a yellow light. There's what's going on, so they can call their plumber, and plumber taps in and goes, hey, you just need the boiler needs to be clean, but the boiler's still going to run. But if it's a red screen, it's a hard lockout, which means you need the maintenance guy to come to your house and service the boiler.
Okay. I got to tell you, I get frustrated with my sprinkler system with the display that it has, because it's just the least intuitive thing you ever saw.
Yeah.
So having that screen, that really is a huge plus, to be able to have people be able to kind of have that, and like you said, red, yellow, green, just like a stoplight.
Yeah.
So okay, agreed, good to go.
Yeah.
So how long do boilers last?
Boilers can last for a long time. I mean, we've seen boilers in the industry that have lasted 20, 30, even 40 years. But again, the night capability has been around for about 10 years now, and that's the high efficiency series. But again, I'll just tell you straight out, for all your installers and contractors, however you maintain it. Mm-hmm. If you pipe it correctly, if you maintain it correctly, if you do service on those boilers, they'll last as long as you want. Mm-hmm. They just need some TLC, if you will. Just kind of like your car. If you're gonna do you're doing a monthly maintenance, doing a oil change and stuff like that. These things need some annual maintenance. Check the spark igniters, flame sensors. Check the burners, the heat exchangers. Clean them out, and if you can do that, those boilers are gonna last a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's kind of the stitch in time saves nine, right? Where if you're able to, take care of it annually, like you said, that way you're not dealing with the next question I have.
Okay.
Can boilers explode?
Oh, absolutely. One of the things Lochinvar does really good is, if you're reading through the manual, it says, please have a qualified installer install this, because that avoids explosions, you guys. Yes. Boilers can explode. It's tied to a gas line, water heaters. I mean, you name it. If it's not installed correctly by a qualified service technician or a plumber or HVAC guy, things can happen, and unfortunately they do. And so, please be cognizant of that when you're installing these things. But it's a gas appliance, and things like that can happen.
Yep. So as long as you're doing it correctly, and Lochinvar has great support for contractors if there are questions, any issues like that. Very well spelled out in the instructions, and also very available from a support standpoint.
Yes, absolutely. Very available from a support standpoint. Their technical support team is just phenomenal back there in Nashville. I mean, it's not like you're calling a different country to get technical support. You're calling guys that are here in the U.S. Mm-hmm. They've had extensive training, and they know the product, and they manufacture that product, couple feet away from those guys that are doing technical help. If they don't know the answer, they're going to run out into the back where it's being assembled and take a look at the product and try to get answers for you. I mean, these guys, I've been dealing with them for years. Great support, great help, quality product. And they have lots of product out there. I mean, for different applications. I mean, they got pool heating equipment. They got water heating. I mean, they specialize in all these different avenues of plumbing and hydronics and heating. They just do an awesome job. And then if any of you guys are interested, go to Lochinvar's website at lochinvar.com, and you can take a look at what they have to offer. I mean, there's training videos on there for you plumbers. You can look at like the night boiler, the shield water heater, the copper fin boiler, and you can get trained on these, how to maintain them, how to change out a spark igniter, flame sensor, clean the burners. They have it there, which is awesome. And then two, if you get a chance to talk with your Mountain Land supplier, your heating guys here, and they can get you back to the training facility back in Lochinvar, and it's a university setting. And you're trained by these guys that have been in the industry for a long time. They've been contractors. They've been on the technical support side, and they're going to help walk you through and help you out with questions you might have and train you. Again, it's a university setting. It's awesome. You get the wow factor going back to Lochinvar. It's just a quality product, you guys. You're going to love it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and chatting with us. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you can, like Eric said, you can find it at lochinvar.com, and also at mountainlandsupply.com, or with your Mountain Land rep. You can find this podcast at mountainlandsupply.com/SupplyWise. Also, if you're listening, check out the video portion at youtube.com/mountainlandsupply. And then you can also, tune in each week to find out more about the products and services that make you SupplyWise.